autistic spectrum, ASC, autistic spectrum condition, or ASD disorder. Disorder seems a bit harsh to me, so I prefer ASC. It's supposed to be the mild form of autism. As my version of the Asperger's isn't stuck in a routine. I've got the flexible version, which I'm blessed in a way. I just wish at the bad times that I didn't have this condition. The potential for going red in the face. That's why I hide away, or did, because you know you're safe then. And another part of the Asperger's or the autism, crowds and irritation of being around people, the shyness thing. People that irritate me when people say, "Oh, you'll grow out of it," because it's alive for me. This job, it's probably ideal for me. It tests me out, but it gives me the flexibility. It's not a 9-to-5 job, 40 hours a week. I do the walks as and when required. The original plan was individual walks and nobody walking for more than, say, 8 weeks, and then they move on to something else. And one's done more than 100. Another one reaches 100 on Wednesday. Other ones have done various numbers, way more than that. Before this walk, I was more isolated than a lot of the people that I've been walking with. And they're out and about more than me. But you can't let on. Nobody knows that I'm struggling. Before I was doing this, I was just do the shopping and back. The other side of town was like a strange place to me. Still feels uncomfortable that I'm the one making decisions, because you feel, I hope I'm not upsetting anybody by making this decision. Sometimes with the walkers there, it releases the pressure. So in a joking sort of a way, I can say to them, well, we'll go in if it goes wrong. Well, yeah, so what? That's my way of talking now. That's also developed in a relaxed way. Turned out that I became a serial photograph taker now, because in just short of 2 years, 15,500 photos. 2 years ago, I did the London Marathon and I was ready for it. But what I didn't anticipate was what happened to me during the race. I was getting a real life experience of what this autism is all about, what turned out to be my version of a living nightmare. It was the noise of the crowd and the screaming of the women and the children, and there's thousands, there's no escape from it. I was expecting 3 hours 20, and here I was struggling. Sensory overload, I think, is the way they'd class it. And I checked my pulse rate, it was 170, and I was barely moving. And so when I did recover and start running, and I got to the last mile, and I knew I'm going to get there in time, and I got through the finishing line in 3:57. Even though it was half an hour, I'd lost half an hour, it would have felt bad if I'd been 4 hours. It took a while to recover from it, and now I put myself in for the ballot for next year's.